Hi guys, um, this is part two of my discussion of the battles that fathers have just to see their kids. Um, I'm just gonna get right to the point. Um, so when myself and my ex-wife separated, she moved from my mom's house in Extension 31, Port Elizabeth, to Grahamstown, to her mother's house, right? That was right after COVID, like when COVID gave us um, the authority to actually move around now. I think it was around about the month of October or July, somewhere there. No, July, I think. And then she moved, she went to Grahamstown. Then she's been in Grahamstown, right? So I'm in Port Elizabeth, still unemployed, trying to find my feet again because I came back from China that time and it was hard to find a job. Okay. I've been phoning my son basically almost every night since he left. And I would phone him. He would say he's in Grahamstown playing with his cousin and having a nice time. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, at least he's happy, because it's very important to always make sure when you go into a divorce or a separation that the kids are sorted out and they don't have to feel like it's their fault, because kids normally feel it's their fault and stuff. So you always have to still be a parent to that child, regardless of what you and the partner have, the quarrels and the beef you guys have, right? So I've been phoning him like for 6 months, and every night when I phone him, he tells me, "Oh, I'm playing with my cousin. It was so fun. Went there, we done this, we done that." Cool. I tell her, listen here. I speak to her on the phone. I tell her, I am coming to Grahamstown on a Thursday. I want to come see my son. She says, don't come here. If you come here, I'm going to phone the police. I'm like, why you want to phone the police? I'm just coming to see my son. And I didn't think much of it, right? So after 6 months, I missed my son. Let me go see him. I found ways to get some money through in petrol. That time I met a girl, right? And this girl, she's actually my high school. I would say in high school, yes, I always had a crush on her. And later on, we found our way back to each other. And I thought, it's a sign. Maybe this is the one I should have been with, should have married. So this girl had a car. So I borrowed a car. And she's like, so cool, take the car, it's fine, go. I threw petrol in, I went all the way to Grahamstown with a tablet that I ordered, a nice, like, not an iPad, but just a normal kiddie tablet. I got this tablet for my son, took it to Grahamstown. Thought I'm gonna see him now, but that thing was, while I was driving, just playing in the back of my mind that she said she's gonna phone the police. And so let me go to the police first, just to see what are my rights, if I can go and see him. And they say, sir, you have done nothing wrong. You have the right to go to the house and go ask to see your son, and call us if anything happens. I say, okay, cool. I go to by the house, the mother's there. I say, hi, the mother's a surprise to me. Hi, how's it going? I said, no, it's fine. I just miss my son. I want to take him out and spend some time with him. Oh no, they left this morning to town. She had a bag on her back, and she says she's taking Malachi to town. And she took so I thought, oh, this Grahamstown is not that big, and the town is not that big. So I thought, let me now go and find them. So I arrived there about say 10 o'clock in the morning. I went to town. I like walked around town, went into the shop, showed people photos if they haven't seen them, maybe walking up and down here. People say, no, they haven't seen them, but they know them, but they haven't seen them today and stuff. And time is going past, It's already 3 o'clock, right? And it's hot that day. And as you can see, I'm a fair guy, right? Very fair. And I cannot tolerate the sun. I don't know how other fair people operate, but I don't like summer days. That day I was like pink in my face and the sun was like burning me, and I thought to myself, okay, let me go back to the house. I go back to the mother's house. I ask, have they arrived yet? No, they haven't arrived yet. I say, okay, I'm gonna wait for them outside because it feels a little, the mother's like giving me awkward vibes, man. Like I'm not really that welcome here. So I said, let me sit outside and wait for them. So I sat outside in the shade in front of the wall. I waited about for 2 hours. 5 o'clock came. I went back in the house. I asked, when are they coming in? Who takes such a long time in town? What is so important in town? Oh no, she just sent a message now. She said you can leave the present and go, and they're gonna sleep at a friend's house tonight. I asked, what nonsense is this now? I traveled all the way from Port Elizabeth to Grahamstown, and you telling me this? She says, no, this is just, she's just conveying a message now. That's what she's telling me. I was so upset. I told her, you know what, I'm not leaving this tablet. I'm taking it with me. And when I see him, I want to give it to him personally. And I drove home with tears in my eyes. On my way home, I almost made an accident because my mind wasn't like focused. I could have died. You understand? Luckily, I swerved out in time for the truck. I came home so despondent, and I think it was maybe a few weeks later, we went to the family court. You know what she told the woman at the family court? She told the woman she's been in PE 3 months already. 3 months. Living in Lorraine. And at that time, I'm living in Charlo. I rented a place in Charlo. So it's like a klipgooi weg, man. Very close. I could have walked to Lorraine and go see my son. So that means for 3 months, she's been letting my son lie to me on the phone every night. Every night for 3 months. And for 6 months, I didn't see him. And that's the lies that she taught him. To lie to his father. What type of mother does that? What evil is in this woman? The people interviewing us at the family court, they were also like shocked that this woman would go that far. Then she like acted like a victim. I only lied because I was afraid he was gonna take the child to China. What stupid excuse is that? What father in today's age will take a child across the border to another continent, such a strict continent, China? I can just bring any foreigner to China. Does she think people don't check paperwork in China? She's been to China. So that's just a lie she was making up in her mind for her selfish behaviors. She wanted to tarnish my name to make like I'm such a kidnapper. I will kidnap my own child and take him to China. I don't have criminal cases. I'm not a criminal. I've always been a good guy. So I don't know. Women are sick. Not all women, but let me say not all women. Not all women are sick, but this woman is sick. She is really a mental case. Yeah. So that's my story. This is part 2. I will be posting more stories as we go along. Please like and subscribe on my YouTube channel so you can be the first one to receive all my stories. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.